Al Tavin's at the burger shed, he ordered a number 3. Bacon double cheeseburger, curly fries you'll see. Tavin ramping up the holler, Tavin trying to make a dollar. Tavin, give him a holler, he'll mow your grass today.
Welcome to the Taven Dillard podcast, y'all guys. Season 14, episode 12. I got Tavin's Lawn Care Services. I'm a mowing, edging, grass cutting legend. Welcome in, y'all guys. We coming in hot. I am Taven Dillard, and I'm a little winded. I've been working around. Well, there was a lot of running in my town this week. I was just running here, get the podcast going today. It wasn't from the event that was in town that I'm tired from, but you'll hear about it in a second. But this podcast is like a radio show. If you stumbled upon it, you're thinking, is this easy jazz? Is this smooth listening? Well, I mean, I guess I could. Okay, so a jazz station, I mean, think about this. It's like, saxophones and maybe guitars or bass guitar. And then the DJ, he's got to be real calm and he got to be real welcoming. So let me try that. Here you go. If this was a jazz station podcast or something. Hey, y'all guys, it's Taven Dillard. Welcome to the Jazz Podcast. I don't think it would work. We'll probably stick to what we're doing, but it's just a little bit audition. I just need to know out loud in my head if I could probably do it. Turns out I probably can't. I hope y'all guys have had a good week, and you're already having a good week here on the 14th of October. There's lots coming up. Thank y'all guys for the emails and the text message during the week. Real quick, here's the deal. Show notes today is going to be the Nashville show, which is this Sunday night. Get to Nashville. 5 days from right now, I'm going to be there. Jamie French is going to be opening the show for me at the City Winery. It's going to be a hoot. There's some tickets left at the link in the show notes today, and it's going to be a hoot of a time. Can't wait to see y'all guys this Sunday night. And then tonight, I think I'm supposed to be on the Mike Weatherford show. He's a buddy of mine in Tennessee, and he do a show. I think it's through Facebook's. You know, it's like a podcast too, or, radio show. Anyhow, the Mike Weatherford show. So you can search that on the Facebooks if you listen to this on Tuesday, because I think it comes up Tuesday night. He'll probably have a link or something. I'm going to be a guest on that. But it's a busy week. So that's that. In the show notes today is going to be the tickets for Nashville. And then I'll just put a ticket to my tour. So if you want to go to one of them other cities, Chicago, Los Angeles, Houston, Dallas, Phoenix, Orlando, you can check that out there. And then my Venmo, that's at Taven Dillard. Well, you'll see it in the show notes for the virtual tip. That's my Venmo. I tell y'all, I ain't got a sponsor for the podcast. I guess I ain't really trying either right now to find a sponsor. I just like to do the podcast. But if you like it and you're getting some out of this and you want it to keep going, feel free to check out the Venmo and help out there. And then I'll put a link to the t-shirts and on personal video greetings, what I got going on, here in the merry month of Octobers. And thank y'all again for tuning in. Last week, it was not an official Halloween's party, but it was a party out at Chet and Gracie Dilroy's, and you heard all about that. Unless you didn't, then you can pause this and go back and listen to that, and we'll come back here. We'll be waiting on you. But that's the deal. What do we have this week? Well, a little bit of a early to mid-October's fun run. You heard about them things? If you don't like running, it probably ain't fun to you. Like, I'll run if, somebody's chasing me or there's bacon at the finish line or that kind of thing. But one way that folks get other folks to run is they put the word fun in front of it. They do that all the time this time of years. King size Kit Kat, hello. Fun size Kit Kat, try again. I mean, they put it at the front. Hey, this is a fun size. Wait, what are you telling me? It's shorter than half my pinky. And that's what's fun about that. I'll tell you what's fun, king size Kit Kat. But people do that. Put it in front of candies this time of year. They also put it in front of runs this time of year. Had a mid-October's fun run, they call it. What's so fun about running? Well, we said it's fun. So then you run into it with a good attitude. You smile when you show up and you got your little outfit on. You're like, hey, let's have some fun and run. Casey and Jasteen Dunlap, you know them. They organized this thing with some photo organization, I don't know the name of it, and some taxidermy organization. I don't know if they was raising awareness of taxidermy photos, or if it's just because they both have them jobs and want other folks to know about what they do. Because KC, he do the taxidermy. You know, get them animals and he gets them stuffed. Look like a possum going to attack you, but it's dead, but it's all stuffed. You know, there's that. And then Jasteen, she take pictures, not just of animals. She take pictures of, you know, wedding engagements and, you know, birthday parties and babies and everything. So she just take pictures. But, you know, high school graduation, doesn't matter. Anyways, all I'm saying is Casey and Jasteen Dunlap did a fun run, and they's raising something, awareness or I don't know what, for taxidermy photos or something like that. But anyways, they raising money, and they getting folks in shape. And so it's kind of like, oh, okay, it's fun because, well, exercise is good for me, as they say. And then also I'm helping people raise money for something good. So I'm helping, you know, it's win-win kind of thing. And folks do this all the time year round. There's all kinds of what they call fundraisers. So this ain't nothing new. And you could walk it or run it. Just fun walk, don't have the same kind of rhyme or the pizzazz to it like fun run, but they wasn't going to kick you off the course if you started walking, nothing like that. But here's the deal. They using routes around the town, and some of them streets, you know, on the outside of town. Inside, yeah, you got neighborhood streets, you know, like Imogene Raymond Watkins Street where Hank Thistle's got a burn pile, all that. You know, early bird gets the perms on the side street. I mean, if you got my town map shirt, you kind of know that already. But then Burger Shed's off of Main Street, but it ain't like a 2-lane highway. But then on the outside of town, you get out there, you get in some fast roads. Well, they using some of them faster roads too, them main roads anyhow for this fun run. Kind of weaves through town and goes toward the outside of town. Anyhow, lumber truck, okay? You know about them lumber trucks? Well, I mean, they big old trucks. And when they carry and they load, they got big old logs on there, big old tall timber logs, you know, just on them trucks. And you got to fasten them down like bungee or whatever. I don't know. I mean, it's way harder than just, you know, strapping down a couple of 2x4s in the back of a Ford Ranger, something like that. I mean, way more than just taking somebody's couch, you know, trying to haul off Mima's futon to the dump, which I ain't done because she'd get mad at me. We tried to get rid of it once, but that's a story for another time. Anyhow, they got a lumber truck that got some logs, and then they lost some logs on the running route for the October's fun run. So all of a sudden, you know, some folks is running, they decided they in shape, they run anyway. Some folks wasn't running. You don't have to put too many obstacles in somebody's way that didn't want to run in the first place for them to quit a race. You know about that? You know, it's like, okay, you put fun in front of it, so it makes it sound like it's going to be neat. And now I'm going to get out there. Oh, what? There's like 12 logs from a lumber truck blocking the street. Am I supposed to crawl over these now? Now it's like an obstacle course on top of a fun run. You know, that's just kind of rough. But that's what happened. And it was enough for some folks to quit. And you know, if you was looking for a reason not to run, you got it, okay? You 100% got it. Now, I guess whatever fee they paid still helped raise money for pictures of deer or whatever the taxidermy photograph cause was. I don't know. Bud's wife, Nita, you know Bud, he runs the Burger Shed. He sponsors our softball team. And his wife, you know, they live on the outside of town. They got a big piece of property. I mow it. That ain't what we're talking about, though. She talked him into walking the route. So Bud's over there going to walk the fun run route. And once them logs was on the road, he turned left, and then he kept walking down to the Burger Shed and just went to work. So, I mean, he ain't lazy. Him quitting the fun run don't mean he's lazy, but he went to work on the grill. And I think he had to fix the ice cream machine too, truth be told. Yep, he wanted to clean that thing. Ain't nobody going to blame him for that because everybody loves that thing. I mean, I don't know anybody that don't like ice cream year round. It don't matter if it's cold outside. You get ice cream. I mean, you inside and you eating it, it's still good. And and it stays cold longer is the way I see it. Rusty Tidwell, let me just land this plane and tell you what happened. Rusty Tidwell, he won the run. He won the whole thing. And he had competition. It wasn't just because Bud and other people said, nope, them logs in the road, I'm going to go get other things done. Rusty's the best athlete on our team, Team Burger Shed. Now, we ain't officially a team right now because season's over, but he's been the best athlete on our team ever since we had a team, and probably one of the best athletes in town, just real in shape. He's fit, and he can make things happen, just a strong dude. So that wasn't a surprise. And he do have a membership out to Thunder Punch, which is Coach Hicks' boxing gym. So he'll get out there and he'll lift them weights and he'll do them jump ropes and all them things. I don't know. I don't go study Rusty Tidwell's exercise regimens, but I do know that he out there a lot. And just as a friend, I know that he's in shape. And anyhow, he also got the cardiovascular part, or the heart part, like that's the running part of whatever. He won the race, okay? That's bottom line on this thing. He won it. And Coach Hicks was in the fun run too. D.W. Hicks. Yep, that's the one, my high school PE teacher. He had a double cab truck when I was in high school. And he's a Long John Silver's manager in the county next over. And he had air conditioning that double cab. He was bringing in that money. High school PE teacher, Long John Silver, like dual incomes coming in. Driving a dually. So anyhow, that's Coach Hicks, DW. And now, what he do now, he ain't no high school PE teacher. He ain't running no Long John Silvers no more. He's the head lifeguard at the city pool. I think he got a key to that thing in the off season too. And then he runs Thunder Punch, which is the boxing gym he started in town. But it ain't just boxing, it's exercise. And like I'm saying, Rusty Tidwell does jump rope over there. And they got weights like that. You gotta have a spotter if you get them free weights. Now, if you get machine weights, you don't have to have no spotter, but you could sorely embarrass yourself just as well. You get over there and like, why ain't you moving? Well, I'm tugging at this thing, but it ain't. Well, you put too much weight on it. You gotta pull that little thing out and then go to the little baby weights, because you can't. They could be, but they don't have them kind of weights. It's about a lot of dumbbells and bench press and bars out there. But Coach Hicks also, on top of all that, he's my Mimo's Water aerobics instructor. But it's cooling off. They about to wind down for the season on that. So anyways, Coach Hicks is in the fun run as well as the old Rusty Tidwell. And he's seen the logs in the street. Now, by the time, there's people early on, when that log truck went sideways, they seen it happen. And they were folks that was out on the little route, flagging it off, and it's like early stuff before the race started. But by the time the race started, they didn't have time to come up with a new course. It's like, well, that's the way we go, and people can just be around these logs. Easier said than done when you got ditches on either side of a 2-lane, so you kind of doing some of that too. And a couple of the logs rode into the ditch, but the street was pretty much blocked. Okay, let me just put to you like that. Street was pretty much blocked, and Coach Hicks is running that thing. He went right up to one and just hurdled it. Okay, he hurdled one, and then the next one came so quick, they wasn't rolling, but they was just different sizes and spaces as close together and farther away from each other. And the one he jumped had one right behind us, real close. And then so he had to catch himself on that one, put his little hands on that wood little splinter in the palm of his right hand, and he looked at that thing and he pulled it out real quick. If you can get a splinter out right when it go in, you cooking, bud. But then sometimes it just get in there and it make a home, and then it keep hiding from you, and then you think it went in one way and you're like, oh nope, that's the wrong way. I got to push the other way if I want this thing. You just don't know what direction it's coming or going in. But he got it. It's a pretty big piece, and the bigger the splinter, the easier it is, in my opinion, to get it out. So Coach Hicks did that, and then he did one of them kind of like them gymnastical horses where you swing one leg over. Actually, that's like a real horse too. Like you swing one leg over, and then he swung the other one like he got off the other side of the horse, which was the log in this scenario, and then he kept running. And they was just scattered all over that road though. So Coach Hicks was in it anyways. He had to get over a log. He did that. Who cares? And you know how long it takes to clean up about 14 logs from a 2-lane? Most of a Saturday, turns out. Most of a Saturday. You know what helps folks speed up though on a race? Whether there's logs on the road or not, you know what helps folks speed up? Stray dogs. You know who can tell you about that firsthand? Myron Curtis. He don't really like dogs. He ain't a dog person, which is hilarious because Mary Beth Tucker, his gal, she work at a veterinary. I mean, she got a horse named Sarge out at her house. but Myron don't keep no animals where he live, and them strays, they scare him. It doesn't matter if it's a Chihuahua or if it's a Terrier or if it's a Great Dane or if it's part wolf, anything, you know, in the canine world. Myron just don't care, but they scare him. The stray wouldn't scare him. Now, if he's in somebody's house, he don't love it jumping on his lap or trying to lick his face, but he ain't scared like panicked like he is with a stray dog in the wild kind of thing. Well, he got scared. Mary Beth Tucker, now, like I said, she loves all the animals. Well, she's running, and Myron's running. I know. Listen, you're like, come on, Tabin. They in this thing. They entered the thing. But you, Tabin, what you're saying is they walk in the fun run. Y'all guys, listen to me. I'll say it one more time. We're going to just let this be. Mary Beth Tucker started to run in this race. She made up her mind she's going to run it. Little legs right in one in front of the other, to picking them up, putting them down. And Myron Curtis, the same thing. I mean, it looked borderline slow motion, but 100% the form and everything else was a run. It wasn't no walk. I know what a walk looks like. You know what a walk looks like. It did not look like no walk. It did not look like no fast run. I'll say that for sure is 100%. But definitely, I mean, they was putting some weight on them frames, you know, because everything is the knees and that low back is taking a lot of that brunt when you running like hitting that pavement. And here comes the logs, and uh-oh, look out, Myron, here comes the stray dogs. Mary Beth didn't think nothing of it. You know, she's one of them gals, she's around animals all the time. She sew them up, she gets animals, try to take a nip at her. I mean, she's worked on ponies, she worked on horses, she worked on raccoons and skunks and dogs and cats and sheep and a llama, all kinds of things. So Mary Beth Tucker don't care about no stray dog running up to her. Well, she should have, okay? I just put to you like that. Mary Beth Tucker should have been a little more concerned as she's huffing through this fun run when stray dogs come out of nowhere. It's one stray dog and took a nip out of her calf. And I ain't talking about no baby cow, y'all guys. The back of her leg. Dat calf. Stray dog took a nip out of dat calf. Ricky Don Pearson did some first aid. He was there on the sideline. What do you call it? Like the side of the road? I don't know what the fan section. Weren't a lot of people out, you know, watching this thing. Ricky Don was there. He's a volunteer firefighter, and he gave Mary Beth Tucker some first, like he had a little first aid kit with, you know, I don't know, hydrogen peroxide and like gauze, and then like a Band-Aid or something to cover it up. You know, you don't want people seeing your bloody calf as you try to huff through a fun run and around some logs while stray dogs, you know, circling, seeing if you got like some bean or sausages in your pocket or whatever. So anyhow, Ricky Don helped Mary Beth out, and he gave her a coupon too to Sutter Me Up, because, you know, Ricky Don runs the laundromat in town, Sutter Me Up. So that happened. And he's, truth be told, he's handing out the Sutter Me Up coupons to everybody, but not the first aid, just the people that got bit, I guess, by stray dogs on their calf muscles. But they was outside to wave and cheer on runners like that away. Local businesses figured that out, that, hey, you can, you know, drum up some business for yourself by supporting the town events. You know, Casey and Jasteen Dunlap's taxidermy photograph fun run, or I don't know what they called it, but I know they called it a fun run, but I don't know the other part. I made that up, but that's what they do, and that's what they's raising money for. Official name, I don't have that. I didn't see no t-shirts or nothing, so I don't have that. The race route, though, it went by the nursing home. That was one of the places it went. So they had like nursing home residents got wheeled out, or they shuffled out there. They sitting in little lawn chairs or wherever, and wheelchairs, whatever they had, and they waving, you know, like, wave, hey, look at you running by. Hey, what happened to your calf, Mary Beth? Where's Bud? I thought he was in this run. Oh, he walked home. Okay, now, well, he walked to the burger shed. That's basically his second home. But anyhow, you could see it. You know, Beara Gregory out there in her wheelchair, and Doreen Fundle, and Dewey Morton, and Elmore Fisdale, and Cricket was there. You know, she worked at the nursing home, and other folks was there. So, well, you're probably wondering, like, Tavin, you just kind of brushed over that real quick, that Dewey Morton was there, because you know, and I know, and we all know that he is sorely mischievous. Are you telling me, Tavin, that he just waved and let everything go on by like it's a normal day? Well, listen here, y'all guys. A normal day for Dewey Morton is mischievosity. He's sorely mischievous. He's the OP, original prankster. And Dewey Morton, y'all guys, taped a number to his chest and joined the crowd that ran by the nursing home. He shuffled like a few blocks, which is a little bit embarrassing for the whole nursing home team, before he got winded, and then Cricket seen him, and then she tracked him down. Doreen Fundle sprayed runners with a water gun, and I don't mean like a pistol. She had one of them rifles, them super soakers that hold a goodly amount of water before you run out. There's a lot of ladies in town that got super soakers. My Meemaw got one. I 100% know Millie Ricks got one because she spilled it with sweet tea one time, sprayed me as a prank. Her and Dewey Morton probably went to the same joke school. I don't know, but she got me, and them dirt daubers was after me and everything. I was sticky. Wasn't funny, Millie. Trying to mow your lawn over here. Come on. Anyhow, don't matter. Here we are. So Doreen Fundle spraying folks with a water gun. She didn't get permission to do that. She just decided she'd do that. Some folks liked it, some folks didn't. But I'll tell you right now, Doreen's bottom lip started to quiver. She dropped that gun when Cricket said, "Hey, do you want us to move Captain Thunderboots out of your room? And then we'll put him on timeout if you're going to shoot folks with a water gun." And didn't ask to get shot with a water gun in October's. It's cooling down. You might give somebody pneumonia, Doreen. Is that what you want? And boy, Doreen, she came to attention. Not that she might give somebody pneumonia. She didn't care so much about that. But do not take Captain Thunderboots out of her room. That's her goldfish. That's Doreen's pet goldfish. And she loves water. She loves anything with water. Above ground poos. One of her favorite songs is Eddie Rabbit's I Love a Rainy Night. So anyhow, that's Doreen. So she's getting in trouble spraying folks with the gun. Dewey's done escaped, but he got caught because he got winded. Where do you think he's going? Was he going to run the whole fun run? Did he even pay to get in? Was he helping raise money for taxidermied photographs? I don't think so. He's just trying to get out the nursing home. But I'll tell you what was at the finish line, y'all guys. Once I found that out, I thought, well, maybe I should have entered the race, but they had corn dogs. Hey, a good corn dog, y'all guys, is hard to beat. I don't care what you say. For a nice corn dog with the right breading on the outside, just kind of sweet, a little sweet on the outside, and then a savor dog in the middle, and then you got that mustard. But you know what? I like it with the mustard and the ketchup. I know, not a popular opinion. I mean, you go to the Sonic, they're going to just throw mustard in your corn dog bag because I think that's what everybody wants. But I'll ask for a little ketchup too. And I won't be embarrassed about it, not one bit. Jasteen was taking photos of folks for free at the finish line. I don't know at the end of the fun run is when somebody wants their picture taken. Like, hey, I got a little wet. I had to go into a ditch. I had some mud on it because I was avoiding a log that was in the street. Got a splinter in my hand, really sweaty. Oh, the back of my leg's bleeding. I look a little frazzled. I had to sprint away from a stray dog, Take my picture. Hope it makes the front page, kind of thing. But anyhow, Jasteen's taking them. And she snapped away. KC, he was handing out business cards for his taxidermy. Lots of hunters in the area, so it's a good thing, a good business move for him. And like I said, Ricky Darn Peterson was out there for Sutter Me Up, letting folks know about their laundry. And of course, I bet they's thinking about laundry today when their fun runs getting muddy and wet and well, Mary Beth got bloody. Well, her sock did because it run down her calf muscle, and she wears socks with her shoes, as you should if you're doing a fun run. So we had everybody out there. They brought the community out and also helped get folks healthy today, though. People paid money to be a part of Fun Run, and then they got healthy by running, and some of them sprinting and doing other things. Bud had a nice brisk walk down Main Street to the burger shed once he veered off the route. And so I think it was a win for the town. Folks got out. Folks got some fresh October airs in their lungs, and I don't know how much exactly they raised for that thing, but I know they raised some money, and Bud got the ice cream machine cleaned at the burger shed. So that's all kind of winning this week. All kind of winning. Now, I guess you probably know as well as I do that the Halloween's is coming up, the fall festivals. There's a lot going on. You probably got some weekend stuff coming up over the next few weeks. I hope this weekend I'm seeing some of y'all in Nashville, Tennessee, though. And then in December, I'll be doing Chicago and Los Angeles. So hope to see y'all there if you're in those areas. But that'd be a hoot of a time. I'm excited to get on the road and kick off my tour, Trailer Park Dreams. I'll try to post some pictures for those of y'all that can't be there and updates on that. And then when you can, just try to make it out. And so we can, you know, I can high five you and whatever. Because I'm bigger in person. Usually I'm on people's phone screens, which is like 3 inches high and 2 inches wide. And I'm taller than that in real life. Not a lot taller, but a little bit. Anyways, y'all guys, happy falls to you. Can't wait to see you. I'm excited about the show. I thank y'all for all the encouragement that's coming out, and folks just decided that I'm doing a tour. People have been asking me when I'm coming near their town. If your town ain't on the list, stay tuned. I'm hoping to line up some more in 2026. But I appreciate y'all guys. Check them show notes for all that's going on. Have a good rest of your week. I better get packed for Nashville. And hey, if you ain't lost a niblet of your calf to a stray dog at a taxidermy fun run this week, you having a pretty good week. Me, I'm Tavin Dillard. This is a Tavin Dillard podcast. Till next time, y'all guys. We'll see you later.